Mega Man 4 for the Game Boy. Wow, this game actually has a story again. Well, part of the story is where we're going to have the first annual Robot Master Expo, but Dr. Wily steals and reprograms the Robot Masters. Wow, and Mega Man tries to stop him now. So just like every other Mega Man game, it's usually what weakness order or boss order, whatever you like to call it. You get the first 4 Robot Masters. Toadman, Brightman, Pharaoh Man, Ringman. Then on to Wily's Fortress, which you get a nice cutscene. Then you have to battle this tower, or antenna I would call it. And then Ballard. And then after that, you have 4 more Robot Masters. Crystal Man, Napalm Man, Stone Man, Charge Man. After defeating those guys, you go on to you face Ballard again, Wily Space Cruiser, which gives you the last time to go visit Dr. Light. Eventually, you face off against these little tower guys that have the metal head on top, which you can just stand on the actual turret itself, which makes it very easy. Then you have the eyeball. Ooh, fun. The eyeball copies Robot Master abilities. And then fighting this enemy, I don't know what it's called, some kind of eyeball looking thing, Susie, who knows, who cares? You fight it about twice, Phantom Shot, whatever. And then on to the Robot Master refights, which makes a return to the Mega Man game. Man, I really wish they would have kept this cut out. But whatever. Let's keep it in there. Let's bring it back, boys. Oh yeah. And then on to Wily's Form 1, 2, and 3. Which I really had a hard time with Wily Stage number, or Wily Form number 1. The rest of them are cake. So the features of Mega Man 5 has a password system, which is good. I mean, there's a way to get 9 lives, 99 P chips, which is a currency in the game, which drops more than health. These P chips are used in the Dr. Light store, which that's where you can go to buy W tanks, S tanks, E tanks, quarters of an E tank, which is the smaller E tanks, extra lives, the energy balancer, the exit from a previously left or previously conquered stage. And those all are different points. Now, did I buy all the items? No. I bought 3 weapon tanks, I had 4 E tanks, and then you get to have 1 S tank, and I didn't buy the S tank. I also bought the energy balancer, which refills your lowest Robot Master weapon. That came in handy quite a bit because I hate switching back to weapons I've already used. And if you play this game, you notice your weapon energy doesn't fill back up on the last half of the game. As far as like going to Robot Master stages, they don't refill. So, unlike the first 4. Something new is you have to collect letters. In the first 4 Robot Master stages, you spell out the word beat, which then unlocks beat, which is pretty handy with Ballard. And then the last 4 is Wily. It opens up the door for the last fight for Ballard. And then Rush Coil and Rush Jet. Which Rush Jet you cannot cheese in this game. It just flies straight, that's it. I couldn't get it to go up and down but there's a good possibility it could have. I didn't mess with it too much. And then Proto Man. He'll drop you an S-Tank to refill your life and weapon energy. One little thing I have to also mention in this game is when you finally fully charge up your Mega Blaster and release it, it pushes you back, which could lead to you falling into pits and whatnot. It's not that big of a deal. It's very interesting. I really need to update my vocabulary. I say interesting and awesome a lot. Controls are they're solid. They're really, really solid in this game. The music sounds pretty much like the NES versions of the music from their respective games and stages. Difficulty, well, is about on the same as the last Game Boy game, Mega Man 3. While there are spots where it wasn't necessarily as tough as 3, there were spots that were a little bit more demanding. So, and this game also had branching paths in the last 4 Robot Master stages. It made it for an interesting gameplay, and there's probably different ways I can go because some of the branching paths that I ran into were just either dead ends that led to an extra life that was kind of hard to get, or in some cases, Proto Man. And there's 2 known areas for Proto Man. One is in Napalm Stages Man, and then one is in Wily's Space Fortress. And that helped out, but it needed to be closer to Wily, in my opinion. Is this game a bad game? No, it's a really, really good game. Where do I place it? Well, shoot, that's a good question. I'd probably place this one in A tier. Yeah, that feels good. Not quite an S, not quite a B. Really got this game going pretty good. Yes, the stages were sometimes longer than necessary, and the throwback from releasing a charged up blaster, while it didn't give me a problem, it would give other people a problem. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a good rest of your day.